Welcome back to the First Touch podcast, people. I don't know, say boy, Calamity, I'm there, my brother. I was here. Cover. We not really cover too much of last week fixtures because of them. Spicy never really happened other than the Arsenal game. I know say Arsenal dropped some points. And we can talk about that because I see a lot of people. I wonder if this is the beginning of the battling for Arsenal. Yes, isn't it? So we can talk about that. We also going to talk about the upcoming fixtures. So the Champions League we are playing tomorrow and Wednesday, along with the North London derby. We are touching on that as well because you don't say that I going to play Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. So I don't think we're going live before that. So talk about the North London derby. Do a combined level. I don't know how much of a combined level that's going to be. Yeah, we get into it same way. Shout out to the man in the comments. Big up Yopi. You don't know Suga there as well. On to my comment section. All my comments now pop up. Comment that show up on your end?
No.
Oh, see that just pop up now. Yeah, Yopi. The sacking of Thomas Frank as well. Yeah, we'll get into that as well. You don't know that's how comment and that. All right, we'll talk about it from now, isn't it? Because again, I stopped over the week. So please remember to like, share, subscribe. You don't know, turn on the post notification bell because that will notify you when the video them drop. You see me? And always please share the content. Kind of say sharing the content, that will push the content. You see me? Yeah, man. So Thomas Frank was sacked by Tottenham a couple of days ago. I don't remember the exact date, but a couple of days ago, Thomas Frank was sacked. Again, very expected, I would say. I'm pretty sure say me actually that think Thomas Frank would have get sacked probably like a month or two ago. From the moment, me think Thomas Frank did I get sacked before the Chelsea manager. He's never actually have Mariska on the cards to get sacked. I think Thomas Frank did I get sacked with or in that same period of time there as Amorim. So for see Thomas Frank last so long, really and truly, it's only been 8 months for him at Tottenham, which is kind of shocking when you kind of made the timeline. But overall performances are what would I say are key. Performances are key. So really and truly, it never shocking at all when we look back on the performances that Tottenham have had. I know say Tottenham did end up win the Europa League, but that was after back of a previous manager. But yeah, Thomas Frank getting sacked was nothing out of the ordinary. It was supposed to happen. It should have happened before, me in my opinion, because bro, Tottenham are what 6 points off relegation zone. People literally ask, should or will Tottenham get sacked this season? Shout out to 443. So what do you think about the Thomas Frank sacking? And Thomas Frank to me is a good manager in that. I'm not ever look on him until I say, I don't think Thomas Frank is a good manager. I just feel like say Tottenham, Chelsea, Manchester United. I feel like them, the whole of them team there are what would I call it? Manager graveyard. Yes. I feel like the whole of them team they are graveyard for managers, bro. Like managers go there and die, in my opinion. So what do you think about the sacking at Thomas Frank? And this season, that's like 4 managers that have been sacked.
Yeah,
because some they get sacked what they are. Sean
Dyche, yeah. So as I said, bro, like I want people and big up Wagwan. How I feel about Thomas Frank being sacked? Literally, like I feel like he may start out the season a bit okay. Still perform well in the European stage. Something that we should have come a surprise to us based on how they went in the European stage last season, you know. But we don't think them are gonna reach as far as even be as successful as what them they do last season. But yeah, them still are him start out never did that bad. Like it seemed like him have a plan. We think we can say like injuries have a lot to do with the team. And I don't think it's a situation where we can say the team performance is major on the coach part. Because we see him try at a system, we see him do a lot of movements, but at the same time I just what are them thing there. But I agree with you on this on the statement of clubs like Chelsea, Man U, and Spurs being a graveyard for coach. But when I feel like I just coach but at home, I feel like coach where them end up as build a name, and then after like just because of that local playing style or some type of success where it look like them have, when time those team grab them, it kind of just diminish or it end up just cancel out whatever this coach could have become. Because to be honest, what we see Thomas Frank did at Brentford last season. Like me never just expect him for the 17 on the table at the moment. 17?
16 or 15.
16, 15 of them. When I expect him to be 16 on the table. When I expect him to perform this poorly. We just never expect that. But really and truly, bro, we think based off of Nuno De Santos, based off of Ivo Kante, Mourinho, like something about Tottenham and them coaching and the coaching staff or the board, just something about the club we just tend to do something bad for them. And I say this because when you look on Pochettino, I don't remember of much of what type of coach Pochettino was or the type of success we have before Tottenham. I feel like when you even look on
Southampton before that.
Before Tottenham, okay. When you look on Evo, your boy right now, the name again, Carrick. Like Carrick, I feel like it's a thing where I not say inexperienced coach them supposed to go for like somebody never a coach at the end of them life. But what I'm saying is that when they have coach where build something and they know when time a team like Tottenham run come for them with the big money and because it look like them know what they man do. I feel like them should just wait and are try to even go on different club. I feel like those club deserve some coach where them just a try to build something at first without seeing that them have a like you get what I say like Carrick, like what was Carrick doing and where was he doing it? That's what I say. What was your boy? What name again? Sir Alex.
No.
What was Sir Alex doing before him get that the manual job there where he was? You think with Amarin, it go back to the same example like Frank. Like if he did Sporting, he was top of the league, him that look good, him system look well. You know what? We could grab him, get him 18 months?
Yeah.
18 months down the line, sack. Is what I say, bro. Like, we just feel like say those coach with those team, like we just feel like it's a very bad idea. You know, your boy where they come from Brighton to Chelsea, Graham Potter did so well with Brighton. Like him, they look so threatening. Me can tell you this even of a Manchester City perspective. Like him did so threatening for facing. Got Chelsea and it look like whatever plans them did have the board try to manipulate them and tell them what for them supposed to do and just now work away there, bro. But with Thomas Frank, bro, like I feel like say he has him did jump, him did like him take the move too quick. And I feel like really and truly like him did go there with that.
But that Thomas Frank, they have Brentford for like 3-4 years now, you know. So I not necessarily agree with the too quick notion. I feel like it was the right time for the move. It's just that
it was the wrong club.
That much like I said, it just that was Spurs the right team. I'm that probably at the time I'm just because remember we can't just look on things in a hindsight. Because that's what I'm saying. Hindsight is a beautiful thing, but really and truly, when the transfer did just start, everybody that looked on it and said, Thomas Frank to Brentford, that looked like a good thing for Thomas Frank. It looked like a good thing for Tottenham. You see me? So looking at it from the perspective of it just happening,
they look good.
Everybody that look on it and say, "Oh, this look good," but really and truly, is it a case that Thomas Frank wasn't ready, or is it a case that Tottenham just do what they always do with managers, and then just turn out to be worse than they actually are?
Worse, yeah, and that must say, bro, like I feel like say it never was. It was really a him problem. It more like was a club, bro. Remember, like injuries come in.
Look on that manager we are manage Brentford right now. Brentford are what 6th in the league or 7th in the league right now. Them just get him this season, Keith Andrews. If him have a next two more seasons like this, a big club I gonna come calling. And then if a big club come calling and him end up turn out to be not what everybody expected? Is it a case that was he just a bad manager from the start for the way him do with Brentford? Or is it a case that literally maybe him can manage the pressure of a big club? Maybe Thomas Frank never have that mindset where he can manage a big club yet. Because, bro, we have to be realistic. Right? Some coaches just don't have the mindset where they can manage big teams in reality. Some coaches will just never succeed. Why? Be successful at a big team because they just don't have the mindset for manage a big club. So maybe that was Thomas Frank, but I look on him and tell you that Thomas Frank to me was never a bad manager. So Suga said he was the hipsters' favorite coach. The legacy of Tottenham overwhelmed Frank. But what legacy is that though, Suga? Really and truly, because was it the European title them just win? Because before that, there is really no legacy to talk about when it comes to Tottenham. So what legacy are you referring to? When people used to say Brighton are my favorite team to watch, second team, same way them treat Frank. So the pressure wasn't even intense outside Spurs fan base for the sack. And to be honest, me are one of them person that when I just start watch Brighton when Brighton just come back in the league. Bro, me used to sit down week in, week out and watch Brighton. I still do sit down week in, week out and watch Brighton because I just love how Brighton play football. Brighton are not as good as they used to be, but I still consider them outside them really rate highly in the Premier League. However, for pull upon the point of Graham Potter moving from Brighton to Chelsea, everybody look upon that and say, yeah, this look okay. But is it a case that these managers that them just can't implement them style of play in these bigger clubs, or is it a case where the club itself is just too controlling for some of these young managers who are come up right now? Because remember, some of these managers don't have the pedigree of a Jose Mourinho. Some of these managers don't have the pedigree of a Carlo Ancelotti. Some of these managers don't have that type of pedigree. So you get these new managers in the league now, Enzo Maresca, the Graham Potter, the Ten Hag, Amorim, Nuno Espirito Santos, all of these managers where most people that look upon and say them don't have any real stature in a football as yet. Is it that case where the club is too controlling of what these managers are trying to do? So them not have full freedom to implement what they need to implement to get it right? Because the success to failure rate of Chelsea, Tottenham, Manchester United when it comes to hiring managers is absolutely awful. And Chelsea are one of the teams that were just, we know how Chelsea got to work. If you're not do a certain level of expectation, you get sacked. But this is a new type of era we are coming right now in the Premier League, where you look upon it and you say, Manchester United over the last 4 years got through what? 5 years got through what? 6, 7 managers? Well, probably not 6, 7, probably like 4 or 5 managers. Tottenham the same, Chelsea the same. So what is the problem with these 3 clubs where none of the managers them can actually bring any stability? Is it that just these managers are just not good enough, which might be the case? But you as a club, why you are getting it wrong so many times for bringing managers 4, 5, 6 times or just not do the job properly? You see me? So it's an all-encompassing thing when you really look upon it. There's a lot of unanswered questions to it. And to be honest, I just feel like, say, Thomas Frank, everybody thought he was going to be the right fit. And him just never end up live up to the expectation. But that not necessarily means he's a bad manager.
Is that why? Yeah. Because when I feel like the injuries have a lot to do with it, but I feel like losing out on Kudus, losing out on the winger. What name again? That winger there from
Brennan Johnson?
No, not Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson.
Got him selling.
Him get sell.
Kulusevski.
Losing out on Pedro Porro. You know, like, I feel like Madison, I feel like there has been some key players where that really help him result in the final part, bro. Evo as what it be, Evo him striker. Richarlison. Like, I just feel like say it have a lot to do with with his injury rate. Then again, bro, like it can really be a thing that him go up on a mission at Tottenham as well, because we see after him sacking him report that him happy that him can get for final open his mouth now, because he's always been a Arsenal fan. So it could have been a little, side job him go over the go to make the team for try to get this team relegated.
Possibly. Anything possibly in a football, Anything possibly in a football. Forest shock Sean Dyche is an overstep. Honestly, Forest just need to go down. The owner for Nottingham Forest, it pissed me off so much.
Need to go down.
One good season where Wood and Sells overperform doesn't mean they can't finish bottom table. Even Nuno sacking after keeping Gibbs White was wrong. That's why I'm going wrong from the start. You should never sack Nuno Espirito Santos. The Luton manager went to Wolves. Rob Edwards, he should get the job, or if Howe gets sacked, he can go to Spurs. If Carrick doesn't get the job, then he should go. Igor seems fake. This Igor guy seems fake. The legacy of failure. I watched that podcast with Ange and Gary Neville and the guys. They are bona fide losers and money men who care more about investment and breaking even. Yeah, I see some clippings from the podcast where Ange Postecoglou talked about Tottenham. They were killing Frank with options. He had after selling Johnson. Wilson Odebert is trash. Paulina is terrible. Tottenham only look decent this season with a fit spine and Solanke leading. The owners aren't ambitious. Even though Levy gone, the people left are more secretive and just see Spurs for the stadium and the lucrative investment opportunities. I'm agree with that in a sense where Spurs remind me of Manchester United in a sense where the owners are not interested in anything sporting wise that has to do with making the club a success. They are more focused on what type of investment they can put into Manchester United, and Spurs forget the outcome of more money. You see me? So I agree with that in the sense where, honestly, them just see the football club as a business. They don't see it as a sport. They don't see it as a culture. They don't see it as people livelihood. They just see it as a business. You see me? So yeah, Brendan, I remember Brendan Rodgers. What name? Thomas Frank has been sacked. Them signed Igor Tudor. Yeah, them signed Igor Tudor. Previously managed Juventus, Lazio, Marseille, Verona, but most of the teams them we manage, him only manage them for 1 year. So Marseille he did only manage for a year, Lazio did only manage for a couple months, Juventus him did only manage for a couple months. It's like in take over as like a caretaker for the end of the season type of thing. You see me? But overall, I don't know where Mago come in and do. I don't really know much of him, to be honest. We'll have to wait and see. So we'll see how that one they go for Tottenham. But Arsenal almost lost. They should have lost to Brentford. Igor, Thiago, somebody need to actually. I feel like Brentford need to put him under an investigation and fine him for accepting bribery and payments from Arsenal.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that was a performance by a striker that has 17 league goals this season. That was an awful performance from Igor Thiago. The game draw 1-1. It was throw-in from Brentford for equalize, and who scored for Arsenal again?
Madueke.
Yeah, Madueke with a header. Overall, Brentford were definitely the better team. Brentford were under up, and Arsenal. Arsenal are what 4 points behind Manchester City, 4 points ahead of Manchester City. But they do have a game in hand. They will play against Wolves Wednesday, I believe. A Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, so that 4 points they might turn a 7 real quick. But a lot of people that look on this game against Brentford and I say Arsenal need to win that game here for kind of get that little distance ahead of Manchester City because them they beat Brentford. Them would have the 6 points ahead, and then if them beat Wolves, they would have the 9 points ahead, and nobody would be talking like how them attack right now. A lot of people look on it and I said this is the beginning of the end, or the beginning of the start of the battle from Arsenal. Arsenal looking like they're going to throw away the league, as they usually do. 3 times second, 4 time looking like it's going to happen. What do you think about Arsenal? Because you really are running them down right now. So what do you think about this title race here? Will Arsenal battle the league?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a last day battle. Definitely. I feel
People,
like
please remember that this is a man last week until I said Arsenal will the league. So just keep that in mind.
yeah, it's so flexible. Like, but definitely feel like say it can be a last day battle. But nah, there's still some possibility of them can win the league, but I feel like it's going to be a last day battle. I feel like it's a situation where once I feel like with this four point gap. But bear in mind, say we have them for play too as well. That's what I say. We have Newcastle weekend. I feel like once we get Newcastle out of the way, them out of the way, and Chelsea out of the way, once we manage to get that 9 point and can close it down, we can see where Arsenal might drop point to as well. I'm not gonna behave like the City can drop points too, but we just see it more happening to Arsenal. And the thing is that, bro, like, no one wanna forget this now, people. And I can admit to this. I feel like if Manchester City managed to win this league, I can fairly say that we were helped. Because the way how many teams play against Arsenal, me not see them come out and play like that against Manchester City. Honestly, bro, like even within the Brentford game, the passion and the fight, when we see them put in just for make sure them don't get that full 3 point, comparing to when time I feel like me I play against any team, like I just feel like the league or the players themselves, they make them okay with Manchester City going for it. And it can probably be how would I call it now? A cheat in the system. Honestly, it can be that. But at the end of the day, bro, like if we get the win, you have to take the win. That's what I say, but I feel like it can be a last day battle. I feel like it can be a final day where we'll probably beat them with a probably about 1-2 points. It probably can. I kind of feel like one of them goal difference situation there, you know. But Arsenal are still one. I say no. One disciplined team though. Like I go continue to give them that. Them very disciplined and them play to them strength. You know, really and truly. So yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that. In the sense of teams come out and play way hard against Arsenal. I don't know if I agree with that.
Of course, bro.
Brother,
Look how them played. Brentford player, bro.
Brother,
yeah, tell you.
We get some Ras fight this season, so I don't know about that.
No, we're not talking about with Man U, like teams. I mean, like when it comes facing between Man City and Arsenal, too many teams them come harder. Why? Them come fighting against Arsenal more than them play against Man City. I swear. I'm not talking about like if you are compare who get like we feel like view look back on this. Remember when time Fulham they play against Man U one day, and then come out gun blazing. Look on Fulham versus City.
Exactly.
Look on Fulham versus City. They were just so laid back, bro. In the first half, like it was just potty shop. I swear, brother.
Let me see. It's a drastic swing in the opinion, but as I said last year, I never thought we would establish any leads or gap. It would be changing. I expect MC to drop points, Manchester City to drop points at a higher rate. And that is where I look on it and I say, Arsenal are 4 points ahead. Can Manchester City are going to make back the 4 points there? Obviously, if them beat Arsenal, they make back a 3 point on that. So when you look
at 1
on that,
point. Mm-hmm.
so when you look upon that, is a 1 point gap. Now, if Arsenal can win tomorrow, it turns back into a 4 point gap. But really and truly, do you? I don't know if I agree with the sentiment that I see. Arsenal have dropped more points than Manchester City. I don't know, I can't get it out of my brain because of how often times Manchester City drop points this season compared to Arsenal. Arsenal lose 3 games this season, but them have 1 more draw than Arsenal than Manchester City. Manchester City have five draws and 5 losses. But I'll ask you a question though. You feel like Villa in any sort of that conversation, Aston Villa
I feel like Villa drop out of the. I feel like Villa drop out. I go drop out of the top 4.
Villa 5 points ahead of Manchester United, 6 points ahead of Chelsea. If I look on it and I say it right now, I say Aston Villa are going to come 5th.
I feel like I drop out of that.
I
feel like I'm going to win Europa, as you did state a lot one at a time. I feel like I'm going to win the European League. But within the league itself, like since even though them perform against Newcastle what when them get the 3-1 beat, like we just feel like say them
that was EFL. That was EFL.
Yeah, no, I'm still talking about them performance, bro. Like it still talk a lot about their performance and where they head at. Like I just feel like say yo, in where that is, bro, I feel like them don't have the resources for go 2-2 with Manchester City and Arsenal for the title. Like, but I think a title winning is in their brain, to be honest. But I think that depends. And yes, to win a title is always on a coach mind. But me not feel like that I like him goal. I feel like he's him goal for probably more of a job in our top 3, for make sure them come in our top 3 or top 2. But I have to say, yo, let's go for the title. I feel like it's a situation where if we still like we can win the title, let's go for it. If you get what I say, like if it comes down to the last day, the last 2 matches, them we see a possibility if City or Arsenal drop point, him can win the league. I feel like it's a situation we go all out. Like if you get what I say.
Andrew, I think there will be an upset for Arsenal away at Wolves.
Why? I feel that too. I feel that too.
I got tell you say better. Not even prayer can help with that one. I say Wolves are doing nothing against Arsenal. Wolves are one of them side there.
Yeah, I see what upset. I see a draw.
Bro, Wolves are one of them side there. But when you got them yard, them look by you and say, no, I'm not about to want to fight. Take it. And I saw them give out for them 3 points. Just take it. Take it. So I not say that at all. Right. I never thought we would win with a big points gap, 4 or 5. Not really felt the pressure because since Pool drop off, it's been us top with Villa and Manchester City chasing. I don't think it will change. Never really expect Pool to drop off, so I thought we would be 2nd or 3rd into March or April. I just don't see us dropping off that bad for City to overtake us. Especially with how underwhelming Eze and Goikarez has been. I'm surprised Liverpool or Manchester City put up a better fight. Erling going 9 or 10 game streak, not scoring, Foden being benched. Yeah, that's a thing. So Erling Haaland, although in Brooklyn Ducks were there, with a penalty in the Liverpool game. Erling Haaland has been for the last 10 games then, but I say in terms of goal rate, has been not scoring at a rate where it's so unusual for Erling Haaland. Yeah, look on it and I say, if Manchester City want to win this league title, yeah, them have to get this man backfiring to me. Like, I say there is no,
bro. Like
no other way.
Well, last couple games, bro, I think we could have win games without Erling Haaland.
Of course, you can win games without Erling Haaland, but we're looking at the grand scheme of the Premier League. The remaining 13, 12 games of the season, Erling Haaland is a man where more than likely, if he is firing, more than likely you're going to win. So for me, Erling Haaland is a must. Erling Haaland have to start kick it up because again, right now a trail Arsenal. So we need somebody who got spark to overtake Arsenal. right now the spark on the side of Turkey, but Turkey I do it by himself. Bernardo Silva kind of come back from like a 2-3 game form of recently. But Turkey I do it himself right now. Turkey I spark it in himself.
Semenion.
Semenion. Semenion and Turkey are spark the team together. You see me?
No, what is the Semenion spark the team? But
Semenion spark the team, man. Semenion
no, man, he must find the back in it.
No, man,
him not coming like Marmush. Find the back of the net. No. Understand me? He might do more than Marmush, you know. But I feel like in terms of where, like, which one more important, like, I feel like him quicker for find the back of the net than for provide a goal. If you understand what I say. The thing is, he will beat a player.
But when I say spark the team, I really mean them two man they really kind of wall up the attack.
But calamity. Alright, the thing is bro. You see, as I said, for me, the Newcastle game is a tough game. Managua is a tough game. Sunday, it's going to be a tough. I feel like it's going to be a tough game. I feel like we'll probably still jump over the wing, but I feel like it's going to be a tough game. I feel like Leeds.
Please remember that when I play Arsenal in a cup final before and actually play Arsenal in the league.
Bro, can give them,
Bro, from my experience, if you win one, you now win the other.
So that's from your experience, not mine.
From my experience, if you win one, you now win the other.
That's from your experience, not mine. Not mine.
Bro.
Not mine.
Remember, although you never win none. Remember said Tuchel butter beat you when I hear them in the league. Remember that? Remember said Thomas Tuchel.
Exactly. Thomas Tuchel he beat me in the. Remember that Thomas Tuchel beat me in the league, then beat me in the cup, then beat me in a Champions League. So don't come tell me say from your win one, you're ready. You don't have to go so you can win all 3 and 4 and 5.
No. But Thomas Tuchel, again, I look upon Thomas Tuchel as the man with that content in the league. Thomas Tuchel was just a man with that right. Me I talk about a man with your rival, a team with your rival. So for example, the year when the year when Liverpool they win the Champions League and one of them they fight out for the league. So? Or the year after.
Win the Champions League?
Yeah, they win the Champions League 17-18. No, 18-19. 18-19. Yes. Another year they're knocking out the Champions League. Yeah. It's a case like that where Uno fight it out for league status and then a buck in a different competition.
No, but bro, I feel like
the man named Ross know the Champions League, but then will end up winning the league. Majority when I see them type of match up there, more while is a case where if you win one, you know win the other.
Well, if it's a case, calamity, if you ask people willing for buckle the League Cup final for your Premier League, willing for buckle it, of course. You can go out with that.
But you can buckle it and still not win. You can buckle it and still not win the league.
You're mad. You're sick in your head. So, bro, honestly, with the League Cup final, I don't really know how I feel about that yet, to tell you the truth. To be honest, I don't really know what, like, I feel like that day is just a day we speak for itself, I swear to God. But I feel like in the league, but confident, I'm going to beat them. I'm confident I'm not lose. I'm confident I'm not going to lose.
That's an interesting take because when I have the League Cup final, they don't have Chelsea.
They will have them again.
Arsenal. But really and truly, Chelsea are like Manchester City beating stick. So I'm not even to think I'm going to lose against Chelsea, to be honest.
No, we either go win the cause, remember. And calamity. Remember good enough, bro. I did say this to you. But last season, I'm going to say it on the ear. On the ear already. We haven't lost to Chelsea since them beat we a Champions League final 2021. 21. I'm always say it, bro. Facing them every year after that, it always draw to my concern that my friend said Chelsea beat me when it mattered, when me need it most. And seeing this game coming up in a fixture like this, when we need to win,
sandwich between two Arsenal games.
Sandwich between two Arsenal games, knowing that say, bro, in my mind, I'm always like, when we, cause I never did one face Chelsea. In my mind, I face Chelsea 2 times already, though. But when I go check back and realize, say, ratted. I literally go face back, bro. But don't. So even for that next game, there is a game where they're going to sit and watch. Because, bro, we just need Chelsea for Europe and beat me. So I feel like, say, yo, there's not much for fight. You get what me I say?
Why you don't want Chelsea beat it in that crucial
Who do want
period?
them to beat? But no. But more like our next season.
Oh, you want them to get it over, get them win.
Over with. Yes, bro. You get what me I say? Because I don't want them to beat me when it matters the most. Like, no, like me keep on a worry about that. Say, oh, Chelsea probably are going to beat me when it matters the most. And I don't want that. I want them to beat me like when I tell them it never affect me. So, I don't want that game for the game where they beat me when me need they win the most. If I get what me I say.
Yeah. Get what I say. Personal play Villa on the last day.
Well, and the thing is, you know, bro, like the thing how we can clap back to is sure that say, yo, Chelsea, probably just give you a win, because remember now, bro. London and them rival, them don't want them rival win.
If Tottenham never do it, Chelsea now do it.
Tottenham lie down and give it. Tottenham almost lie down and give it. Almost.
Tottenham almost lie down. Tottenham, remember say Tottenham come back again, so no.
Yeah,
so the man
exactly.
never lie down no way.
Them all say almost. Them realize say, yo, we're not going to take no L enough. I give them a draw.
Them not do it, them not
and
do
yes,
it.
Man City, that is the next thing we need to deal with. Calamity, yeah, we need to get at that too. Because the time ago we need to cover about with the team Calamity. Different. City, we need to get rid of the first half performance and second half no show. But Calamity, we have to look into this. Gay is actually being a good centre back. For City.
No, shit. Shit. Like what the fuck?
No, but true, let's literally point to something now. So Gay actually look good. Nori actually start look good now. We have option between Kus and Kus. We know you like to play a blind eye to it. Kusan is actually being good. Yeah, anytime Kusan play good, you like play. Yeah, you love play blind eye to Kusan. Yes, you never
no, first of all,
never.
Lie.
You never Kusan.
Suga in the comment section. One night when Suga report Kusan, literally say Suga, yeah, do too much. The youth, me and Suga they are back and forth one night. So stop telling lie.
Anyway, Kusan actually is an option for the right back. Or Nunes really a play good too. Midfield, it's just that we feel like the problem is where the attack is. It's just that say, yo, we need to find the rhythm in the front line. But Daku will come back. Daku is coming back, so shit can happen. Is what I say? Daku will come back, so shit can happen. You see it? So within time still, you know?
Let me see what's going on. Unless Arsenal did have undisputed world-class talent like Nuno Mendes, or if Goikarel was bugging, then I could see us winning by 5+ points. Manchester City to win the double over Arsenal is crazy glaze, considering the form and level of squad cohesion. I may try to tell him that. You see, if you win one, you're not going to win the other, brother.
I'm saying, like, that's something I might not give the cup one, but I want him to put the league one.
Cole Palmer and Enzo will do something for me. That's that draw at the Etihad will go down in history. London was purple for a week. Cole Palmer, Enzo. Cole Palmer is back and him score a hat-trick last week, you know. Score a hat-trick, but we'll see. Gay is actually a good centre back. Bro finally opened his eyes and stopped over Glaze Kusa now. But mostly Premier League that Arsenal. To answer the question, do I think Arsenal is going to battle the league? I can definitely see that. I can literally, like, final day of the season, picture this, final day of the season, Manchester City, Arsenal upon 2 points, Arsenal the 1 point ahead of Manchester City, Arsenal final game at Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace just get what name from Wolves, man? Strand Larson. Crystal Palace get Stranraer. So Manchester City play Aston Villa. Remember Manchester City win the league for Aston Villa last 2 years ago with Gundogan. You see me? So we can see something like that happen. Honestly. I think a fully fit City squad can do the double over Arsenal. I'm not gonna say it impossible, Andre. I'm not gonna tell you say it impossible. But with how Arsenal have played, that would have to go down in history as one of the worst. Arsenal would have to go down in history as one of the worst good teams for that happen. Because Arsenal we can't go on it. Arsenal is a good team. So for Manchester City, who a lot of people would have looked on it this season. So Manchester City really are not at their best at no point in time this season. Manchester City in a regression state at this moment in time. You see me? So if that is the case, Manchester City goes ahead and beat Arsenal at the EFL Cup and then take the league from Arsenal, Arsenal would have to go down in a history as one of the worst good teams then in the Premier League era. Because that would be crazy. And Mikel Arteta would definitely have to get fired. But yeah, Champions League preview. We have Champions League games coming up tomorrow. Who will play tomorrow? Let me just pull up the games then. We have Galatasaray, Juventus, Benfica, Real Madrid. Interesting. That's going to be one to watch. I know Real Madrid are going to try to get back for them one. But we'll see what that one. Maybe Jose Mourinho have something to say about that again. Dortmund, Atalanta, and PSG Monaco play tomorrow. PSG Monaco. Honestly, PSG should get there. Atalanta, Dortmund is kind of interesting. We can see how that one they go. And Real Madrid, may I expect Real Madrid to get back for them on in blue. You see me? So yeah, I don't think there's gonna be no real upsets tomorrow. Maybe Galatasaray, Juventus, but then again, do you consider Galatasaray beating Juventus an upset? Not really. In this day and age, not really, because again, Juventus aren't Juventus anymore. So would really consider that an upset, to be honest. If that is like a 55-45 type of match, like a 50-50, 55-45 type match. Somebody will consider that upset. You see the upset in the league tomorrow, in the Champions League. Yeah, I don't know what's going with Tattoo over Tattoo side. When Tattoo forward back. And then we have Wednesday. We have Newcastle and Qarabag. Sorry. Then we have Inter, Bodo Glimt. Here, man, I tell myself Bodo Glimt I got upset Inter. That I'm gonna say that one there, Amo. And then we have Atletico, Club Brugge. Don't be surprised if Club Brugge beat Atletico, because Atletico are. Now this year do a video now. You think a time for Diego Simeone move on?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
In my whole, but no, I feel like, yeah, tell you what. A nostalgia. I understand, bro. I understand. From 2000 level being there, but calamity. More if be fair, bro. Yes, I understand from 2000 level, like he has been played against the GOATs them. I understand that. And like how we are talking about, we can go straight into the Atletico in a playoff too.
Yeah, Atletico Club Brugge.
Club Brugge. So yeah, I feel like yes, from 2000 level he's been there, but when I say the calamity, he has been there from 2011. I had him say this one only won the league like 2 times, even though he play with the GOATs them.
Let's be for real. Come on.
Come on, calamity man.
Be for real, bro. Come on. Let's not do that.
What
like, that is like
type of competition he put up then?
That is like bro, there has been seasons when the man has been right there, but just fail at the end. Like that is like saying Jurgen Klopp, although Pep are the better manager, but come on, that is like saying Jurgen Klopp never put up a fight against Pep for the 6 years.
But we did see his fight. We see his fight.
So what do you mean? You never see Diego Simeone a fight?
With Simeone's fight, I feel like between 2020 to now, Simeone should have bagged at least 2 La Liga. I feel so, bro. I feel like that.
between
Come on,
2020 and now, I
yes.
can understand the sentiment there because you know say Messi water down I get
Christy
to
leave.
that stage, Christy leave. But at the end of the day, Real Madrid were still a better overall team. But that's a Barcelona were still a better overall team.
For how long?
Give me the year. Give me the year when you look at Atletico. Because
All right,
remember now, but I said Atletico to me passed them prime after 2019. When me look at Atletico.
So Calamity, let me assure you. I think Simeone. First
but
of all,
I don't think that have to do with him still, you know. I think that have to do with the team and all the people that reinvest in the side. I feel like that was due to reinvestment. So
you have to say that in our club from 2011 and you can be the one to speak on the type of players that you want. You have to say you can be the man for like make a drastic change in terms of your squad style, your type of players.
Remember say Atletico and Barcelona, Atletico and Real Madrid, them not in the same tax bracket. Like Atletico now pull Barcelona cash, Atletico now pull Real Madrid cash. Atletico bro, Atletico don't even pull them cash, bro.
But Calamity, Atletico just buy Griezmann just buy Alvarez for 90 mil. 90.
Yes. Then we met them one-half purchase that, of course, but them now gonna do it season in, season out for say them gonna buy players for compete squad for squad with Barcelona and Real Madrid.
But Calamity, come on. Real Madrid, all right. In the point gap for me give, there's one La Liga, and that was with the Suarez. That was with the Suarez.
And that was in 18-19 or 19-20.
No, that was 2021.
2021, all right.
So in that time when we give.
Overall, how much title him have? Not 3.
Calamity 3. Calamity. 3 or 2? 2.
Hold on.
No, 3. 3 cause what?
Simeone is a good manager, but he can only get Atletico Madrid so far. Yeah, certain teams you can only do so much, bro. Isn't it? Certain teams like Atletico Madrid, especially with the competition them are face, is that sometimes you look upon it is a miracle that this man even win in the Messi and Ronaldo era.
No, Calamity.
Yes.
No, Calamity. In the
Bro.
Messi and Ronaldo era, him only won 2 times.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy for you to look at me and tell me say a man where come in a Barcelona and Real Madrid dominance and win 2 titles. That's crazy, brother.
Well, remember one of those times, Christie was out of it, and it was Messi failing.
What's the topic tonight? Ray, we talk about the Premier League, and then now we talk about the Champions League, specifically Atletico right now.
Atletico,
whether Diego Simeone should move on.
Calamity. Be serious now, Calamity. Uncle, Calamity. Be serious now. So now, within the Messi and Christie era, let's first put it this way. Within the Messi and the Christie era, he win 1 La Liga. Outside, when time Christie did left, he ended up win 2. So, with the GOATs, he win 1. With the GOATs, he must stop it. That's what I say. Him get runner-up in a Champions League 2 times, which is good. Now go around, which is good. Him should have at least win one of them, but now go around. Christie kill him too much. He should have win one of them there. Europa League.
I agree with that.
Europa League, him did well. That's why I say him win 3. Copa del Rey. As I said, let's stick into the Champions League. Copa del Rey, bro. It's gonna have only one Copa del Rey. One.
Medicina. Atletico Madrid has been to the Champions League final 3 times. 2 of them times they with Diego Simeone.
Thank you. I know Calamity. He do a good job. Shake on. Time to move on. Because as I said, Calamity. The thing is in a Calamity. Look
but what him feel mostly is Copa del Rey. And that's what me that say. Him should have done better in a Copa del Rey. But then again, when you look on even the Copa del Rey in the semi-final, I'm always book Barcelona. In the semi-final, quarter-final.
Calamity.
Him always book Barcelona.
The man book Barcelona last season. First leg, him lost. Him win 4-2. You tell me say could hold on, but you tell me say this one is a failure in front of great team. You tell me say what, bro? Him have for sure if he is great, him have for sure say him great by stopping great.
Bro, the fact that the man already stopped great in a greatness. The man stop at the man stop
How
great.
many times?
Bro, it don't matter how much time, bro.
Calamity,
The man stop. Peak Ronaldo or Messi. And you can tell me say this man not great.
Calamity. If him they do it with a 5-year span,
that's ridiculous, bro. Because the man don't have a team for go 5 years ban for ban and player for player.
Come on.
With Barca and Real Madrid.
Calamity, come on. Alright, probably not.
Brother, you know about when Bumba Koke and something in the midfield.
Calamity, you're the only man who jumped on Koke. Koke is
brother, you know about Stefan Savic and Diego Good in a centre back.
I know. And
you know about Saul Niguez a play right back, a centre mid a play right back, brother.
Brother, I don't time for Felipe. I play.
You know about Felipe Luis.
I know about Felipe Luis. But Calamity, what I'm saying is, bro, all I'm saying is, when I say is, bro, you see, if not between 2011 to 2020, between 2020 to now, him should have grabbed the one way him did grab 2021 and one more. One more should have in the bag. I feel like that season here was one of the seasons when I expect him for trying to come up and grab. And this man is just feeling. I feel like him tactics are one of the problem. Tactics is the main problem.
In tactics, all right. In tactics are probably a bit outdated. But
exactly. Does that mean something like his time is up? Because him not trying to change.
You say from him win 1920?
No, 21.
21 and 22, right? 20, yeah. So that the start of the year, 2020 to 21, right? He win that by 2 points off of Real Madrid. 21-22, Madrid win that, and that was the year of Karim Benzema. Can't tell us the man did for win that.
No.
All right. 22-23, that was Barcelona. That was when Hansi Flick that? No, Xavi. Xavi. That was Xavi. That is a year now when I look and I say, we really don't do that year. Fine. Me give that year they say, all right, maybe you should have pushed up yourself, but then we'd have to actually go back and look through the team and the squad when they have. But let's say that, all right, Xavi, inexperienced manager, coming to a Barcelona team, win the trophy, maybe you should have done it better that year. 23-24 now, that was Real Madrid. That was the year of Bellingham first season, Vinicius, Ballon d'Or run. Right.
Him feel bad that year, yeah. Him feel really bad.
Him drop out the top 3, but must still would tell us him did to win the title that year there because what?
Should a challenge.
Okay, but if you're not telling me him need to win it, I don't want to hear it, bro. Because there's no way I look at me and tell him should have win the title that year. Then we have 24-25 now. That was Barcelona again. That was Hansi Flick first season. Hansi Flick first season. That was like a crazy season by Hansi Flick. The tactics where the man coming at the league come implement. The high line, people never used to it. But I have to look on that and say, all right, should he have rival Hansi Flick more than a Real Madrid? I don't necessarily think so, to be honest. Hansi Flick was a deserving winner, in my opinion. And then we have this year now, 25-26.
We must perform very poorly.
He sit 4th in the league. So out of them 5 campaigns there, you know, I just one season where I look and I say, maybe you should have done better, and that was the Xavi
Exactly. So that means a calamity like, but
remember, so that was just me looking at the table, you know. That was me actually going back and going through inside, you know.
No, but Calamity, me feel like this man team feels so much because of his stubborn way of how he wants to play.
Agree with Calamity points. Atletico Madrid doesn't usually make Galactical level signings. They have one-off seasons like Griezmann and Alvarez. Simeone was probably the best defensive coach post Marino and Conte downfalls. He did bits with Morata. Godin was probably the best centre back in the league because of him. Koke is legendary. Calm it down. Legendary. Whoa. Koke is not even a La Liga legend, bro. Calm it down. he didn't have the quality to compete with Barcelona and Real Madrid. I don't think he didn't have the quality consistently enough to win more than 4 titles.
I'm not expecting for like what Calamity. Come on, like I feel like with the type of coach where we are dressing for me, bro. Like you should have put up a bit more competition. Like
But
no, I'm gonna check back over. I'm checking.
That's a bit unfair because I don't see many managers doing what he did over the years with Atletico week in, week out against a prime Real Madrid, a prime Barcelona, moving on to an era where, again, if you ever compare Atletico then to Atletico now, Atletico then is significantly worse than Atletico now. Looking at the actual players in the squad, what may I look on that? So for me, bro, do I think he could have won more? Yes, definitely feel like he could have won more. But do I think he should have won more? No, that only look by and tell him should have probably win more Copa del Reyes. That's how I made that fault. Copa del Reyes. Isn't it? He probably maybe should have get one of them Champions League there, but at the end of the day, it's Real Madrid. It is Real Madrid. And we know how them go to work. So to be honest, we can't even fault him there, so to be honest. Isn't it? But yeah, do I think he should move on?
Him for move on, definitely. Come on,
yeah.
Calamity.
Honestly, me give it to him for move on. But yeah, talk like say this man is a complete failure. And
I never tell he's a complete failure.
It come across and say this man is a failure.
Probably more this time is a great coach. Like I feel like they are probably
that's crazy. That crazy to me, bro.
Calamity, come on. You feel like if definitely Calamity. If him probably in a league, I feel like in a league and in a Bundesliga, in one of them league them that do great, yes. But with the competitiveness there, bro, I feel like in a Premier League, him would win no more I think that one Premier League.
Depends upon the team.
That's true. Depends upon the team, but don't see him do greatness like what Pep do.
No, but there's not many people who that don't want Pep. So that's not the barometer of a great manager.
So what the limit? Either say he's a better coach than Klopp?
No. Well,
but
it's debatable. Me that say debatable.
Debatable way.
But I say debatable. But in terms of what you mean better coach? I mean in terms of how them play? Because if how them play, that's a different that a club.
No, there's a different I mean like based on career. Them portfolio. What them do with teams. What them do with teams. Like we can talk about what Klopp do with Mainz, then we go end up do with Borussia Dortmund. Come on. The man do with Borussia Dortmund against a Bayern Munich. Beat them 2 different times. You understand what I say, bro? Then the man come over in a Premier League, take a 8th place.
But this is no, do this. Beat Bayern Munich 2 times. Diego Simeone beat Barcelona and Real Madrid 2 times. It's not about that's one opposition. Diego Simeone do it 2 times against two of the best teams in a football history.
Yeah, but there's not much more to compete with in a Bayern Munich. And then when you move on to in the Premier League, bro, I feel like
the man beat Pep Guardiola 1 time.
Yes, he beat Pep Guardiola 1 time. But I feel like him within the overall team, make sure focus on me. I said first before I say this. I feel like within a full criminal attack.
Bro, it's debatable.
But I feel like in terms of portfolio, though, in terms of who win more, in terms of trophy, Klopp is no
who win more. Yes, but who did more with less? That's debatable. That is very debatable. I'm gonna probably say.
Bro, come on, bro. If you look on the midfield, I feel like Klopp, bro, Klopp play with Jordan Henderson in midfield and still be successful. Diego Simeone never have nobody as shit as a Jordan Henderson.
Okay.
None.
Cook is the Spanish Jordan Henderson.
Stop the bullshit.
Cook is the Spanish Jordan Henderson. Brother, what do you mean? Brother, come on, dog.
Everybody open us in the 8 Bangkok for no reason at all.
What do you mean
Bro,
no reason, bro?
Spanish Jordan Eneso is crazy, dog.
Bro, you have a next man who used to play beside Koke. My bro, I can't remember his name. That man was asked to, bro.
Oh, again, you have one more. Say that man tell him for true, no. In I'm time.
Shit, man, I forget
Yeah,
the
man,
name.
next midfielder, like, I always I forgot that next midfielder for true.
What is it for? Madrid. Oh! But I think I forgot about that file. Jeffrey Candagbia.
You never play much game?
Jeffrey Candagbia. That man is absolute.
Calamity. Come on, Calamity. He never was a starting midfielder. I remember him. Me hard. If you never call him, won't even remember him.
That's the thing. He never good.
Yeah, but he never was a main man in the team like Jordan Henderson was a main man in the team.
That's rubbish. The man, 21, I think the season after, he was a starting man. He was a starting man for Atletico for like 2 years, 3 years maybe.
If you call Saul, me don't understand.
No, Saul a killer though. You can't say Saul a killer.
Okay, you have somebody size him in a midfield, me I tell you, bro.
Gabby! Gabby! That man is shit, brother. Yo, Gabby is shit. Gabby, no, you know, my disrespect, Koke. Gabby is the Spanish Jordan.
Come here, say, I know no Koke, dog.
Yeah, I take it a little bit too far with Koke this.
Yeah, you go way too far, but a little bit.
No, top one like the man way better than Henderson. Man way better than
Calamity. Nobody the madness, dog. Koke way better than Henderson.
Man's putting Kagawa and Koke in the same bracket. If him for move on, I hope he move on with new tactics.
If we retire, that is
Simeone would crush the Bundesliga. He can destroy Highlands and defend in every sort of block. Simeone to BVB maybe. Bro, that would be a good move. Simeone, but the thing is that man play expressive football. That man not really play like that. But if Simeone got that man and him do and Simeone win the league 2 times, what we gonna say?
What we gonna say? I expect him win the league 2 times.
Why you expect him to win the league 2 times?
Yeah, but I expect him. If him got that man, I'm gonna do that. I expect him to do that. Like,
why you expect him to do that?
Because he's almost a great coach. Almost. Like, so, to me, he scratch the surface like clap. Scratch the surface. Like,
so are you trying to say that you don't consider Klopp a great coach?
I consider him a great coach, but I consider him like him. Like, you have greatness right there and him and is right there, scratch the surface. It's not like Pep them when they're on top of the surface. I feel like even if him be at the round table, like him invitation did come in last. Like you know, listen to some people and say, oh, clap. Like no, that's how me look for greatness.
Simeone would win at any of the big 6 teams them in the Premier League except Tottenham. In I'm prime, yes.
And Man U.
In I'm prime, yeah.
And Man U. Now in a Man U.
12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, Simeone win a title. He might win a title. Between them.
Yeah, with Chelsea.
No, with United.
Sick.
You definitely have that. Like, I think that is bro, I think that's a quite normal expectation. Anytime between 12, 13 to 16, 17, he might win a title. Definitely.
All right. We'll go look. So anyway, Club Brugge and Atletico, what a prediction for them for that match?
Honestly, I think Club Brugge will beat them. I think Club Brugge are gonna beat them.
With Lookman, I was Lookman upon fire, you know.
Yeah, Lookman coming outside and play good. I know say Atletico probably depend on a high though because them thump up Barcelona there.
And lose the day after.
But yeah, that is exactly why I think say something they're gonna beat them. What do you think about Pubo, them centre back, young centre back?
You know, I'm gonna get for taking him in that much yet. I can't think him play that so much. But I feel like the key I feel like even the coach, the keeper them using in a Barca game, I don't know if them start if they want move from Oblak. Don't know. But the thing is, we can say for the team itself, like we see progression in the match where them they use. When we beat Barcelona in the follow from the first half, like me see progression where them have a tactic where it could have worked. Where them get in midfield, them get the ball. From Koke to Alvarez, him switch it wide to Simeone's son. Him Storm come down and try to get that quick whipping. Like that probably work against a high line Barcelona because them play a high line. But we can see a system of build. See that they might try to generate enough numbers in the midfield as well for cause the pressure and press for win back the ball. So I feel like in a game versus who that you say now, Club Brugge, I feel like them probably beat Club Brugge, bro. I swear.
Probably. I'm not gonna say it's them definitely not gonna win, but in my opinion, I do think Club Brugge are gonna put up a good fight. I expect the number 9 for Club Brugge, Carlos Forbes, decent young player. I feel like say I might get on the score sheet. I feel like say Atletico are gonna battle it. I feel like Atletico are drop out the Champions League. Right. A 2-run? Or what?
I want me see.
Yeah, I think I won. See, I feel like Atletico are drop out the Champions League. Simeone in the Prem with Chelsea instead of Potter, instead of Amorim. I don't think Simeone right now will not Premier League. I think Simeone in prime would have win one.
Simeone just need to leave coaching before coaching.
So,
and coach actually I leave him.
So if Simeone went to Man U or Chelsea instead of the flops that went, this league would fold. Arsenal and Brentford being solid using set piece and super defensive and people complain. And that's the point because if you're looking at the league right now, Arsenal lead the league being a defensive team. Arsenal and Brentford is a very good team in the league and pretty much defense and set piece alone them use along with them throw-ins. So that's a good point. So Kandalbia is good for his time. Kandalbia never good yet. That man is pure rubbish. Gabby, Saul. Isn't Gabby their version of Garrett Barry? Come on, bro. That's harsh. Bro, Gabby is literally 1-for-1 the replica of Jordan Henderson, the Spanish Jordan Henderson. Gabby was Jordan Henderson before Jordan Henderson. Put it that way.
Which game now? Boda Glimp.
Inter. I hear people are saying upset. Go on to say.
Me already tell us you're upset. Feel like there's gonna be the upset, but now come on for that.
Oh yeah. You really said something true when you talk about because they beat Manchester. Bullshit.
No, but they actually give some good point in terms of them rating in the Champions League because they did also beat Atletico Madrid too as well. Remember me they give them. And
this is the same Atletico Madrid where you had them like surely.
No, I feel like Atletico Madrid are very it's a bipolar team, honestly. Hot and cold. Them have them time. It just depends on how the game start out for them, you know? Benfica to our next game. I feel like Benfica beat Real Madrid. And we just want this.
We just want this. The Champions League in the something the face.
Knockout rounds, yeah,
round
yes.
32.
Yes, them not deserve.
No matter what your feelings.
Calamity. Yes, a feelings. You know why, bro? It's feelings. Because why not give them back the team with them just beat? Them just beat them 4-2 with a flashing header from the goalkeeper. And you're going to give them back them? No, bro. That is unfair, bro. Come on, Benfica and Marino, do it again. Believe Lightning do strike at one place 2 times.
Oh, that's unfair, bro. The literally
That's
a draw.
unfair.
Literally a
That is
draw,
like
bro.
that is like just seeing David just beat Goliath and say put them back together again. Like what? Come on, bro.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. You know what them are, bro? Well, I don't know if them always say, but me say 1 time's a buck up, 2 times maybe, 3 times for sure. So do it
it's
again.
not going to be a 3 time.
Do it again.
Just want the money for flag Real Madrid again, dog. But I mean, I want to see Real Madrid and no knockout stages again, brother. Done with them, man.
But if Real Madrid beat something there, them a play
between me or
between you and Sporting.
And Sporting, yeah.
And that's the round of 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, round of 16. We're not play Sporting, right?
No, we're gonna play whoever. Cause remember, you have an exciting enough to it.
Oh yes. Sorry. Yeah, that's true. Well, honestly, when I said that upset there, it was good. It was a great story for Jose Mourinho. Big up Jose Mourinho. But I feel like I saw the story done. But shout out to Jose Mourinho and Benfica. But yeah, that's what made I call it for Jose Mourinho, to be honest.
I hope for that man at Atalanta.
Atalanta. That gonna be a tight one. But that man farm right now, I think them win them last 3 games, they won 4 out of 5. Them did lose to Inter. Inter was them last Champions League game. And Inter the top of the league right now in Serie A. Atalanta the 6th. But Atalanta in a knockout competitions, I feel like Atalanta do good in a knockout competition. So I would count them out. But I probably still lean more towards that man, but I would count out Atletico, to be honest.
About PSG and Monaco. PSG win.
That's a regular beating, man. Isn't it? No Paul Pogba, so you know that one there. It's been a rough year. For Paul Pogba, isn't it?
Tell it not go World Cup. Tell Harry it's not go World Cup.
That's just due to injuries, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Boy, man, I'm telling you, dog. Yo, Jano, you. If Paul Pogba was not injured, dog, you know what I want to fight. Come on. But we are getting a combined 11. Yes, man. Although I don't think this is much of a combined 11.
Combined 11, yeah, after I eat that.
All right. Line up ready. But yeah, speaking of World Cup, I think we did already go through it.
Wow.
The World Cup fixtures.
But I go through about 20 times, but just go through it over again. Because it never say not finalize it. Remember say still have some game of player. Still have Jamaica for try and make it.
What do you think about Jamaica and something there? Think Jamaica got World Cup?
Big up to the under 17 reggae boys.
Yes. Shout out
right
to the
now, and the young reggae boys that we know about Lick about Botalawa.
Shout out to the youngsters then, man. Cool.
Yeah.
But right now, I think the men's team, yeah. I'm gonna whisper. Also gonna Leicester. I think he played 2 games for Leicester. So far, been pretty standard. Never really get much minutes. He play the EFL were there, and he play the extra time period, so 30 minutes of extra time. Alright, never do nothing special, but there's a couple minutes in the leg after I play for Chelsea under 21. So also your whisper kind of progress from this period in time, isn't it? And honestly, for most people, you see from a man slap 20 and Chelsea now put him in first team consistently. It was always going to be a case where most likely Chelsea are going to look for moving.
Moving on, yeah.
In kind of start like a loan process that Chelsea do, a loan up the youngster them until they have a decent season and then sell. isn't it? So hopefully the dog can go on decent side. But maybe he can find him way broken at the first team. Maybe, but I don't really see that. Think we can be Congo. Can't ask for much with this team. Why? You alone gonna go there with that one then. See that.
Beat Congo.
Alright, so we'll put up the North London Derby combined level.
My whole stadium. Then I stay when the stadium ball, you know. You want to see lick up one Jano.
Alright. So North London Derby, Arsenal versus Tottenham Sunday, this upcoming Sunday. Goalkeeper. Backline, we'll start off with goalkeeper. David Raya, Vicaria. David Raya, Vicaria. Oh,
yeah, David Raya, man. You know, Vicaria has been, you know? Yeah, but.
Hey, bro, what has Vicaria been?
You know? Has been a good sandwich in the goal.
David Raya. So, two centre-back pairing. There's Gabriel Saliba, Gabriel Van der Ven, Gabriel Romero.
You know, so Van der Ven and Romero could have made the centre back if Arsenal and never they have Saliba and Gabriel do. I think about it. When we think about it, you know. Any of them two man never play for Arsenal. Van der Ven and
although Romero injured for that, not Romero out for that game still. It's red card. Saliba. Who are playing at Tottenham side? I will just beat them all day without even them side.
What? Them right back?
Them left back and right back.
Spence
injured, I think. Something injured as well. Oh, Spence come back. Spence are left back. Spence versus I will play right back for Arsenal right now.
The team back.
No man. What name?
Left back.
Incapi.
Incapi.
Left back right now.
Like Spence can get this in now. Can get Spence it, you know.
Spence or Incapi.
Like Spence that. Incapi that come like a giant in this at left back. It doesn't do a normal job. Like it. Nah, I'm not going. Like Spence. What you think? Like Spence?
I think Incapi has been okay now.
Yeah, but I feel like
he's been okay.
Like Spence more solid. Like I want them to see a thing where them ask who opponent in front of the most. Him say I think him can't think about a attack how they actually beat him. So I'm thinking solid.
Oh, Spencer that?
Yeah.
Lion. Spencer Lion. Spence coming like one of them man there, everyone have cap and I go and like say, oh no, nobody no beat them, none at all. Like you know one of them man there where you know what I said that. Like matter. You know one of them man when I like give opponents props. That much to say. Him like thinking better than he is.
Alright.
Alright, so Spence right back will have
Timber and Gray, but Timber
and Gray. Timber obviously.
Archie Gray one good local player still, you know.
Good local talent man.
Mm-hmm.
Good local. I've been watching from them getting like a year ago. With Pastor Calgary. Midfield. Conor Gallagher versus Odegaard. Odegaard injured.
Versus Zubamendi.
No, Zubamendi are the only midfielder.
So let's start from only midfielder.
Oh, Gallagher? No, sir.
Gallagher gotta be at 8 then, so him versus Rice.
Yeah, but Odegaard are basically on 8 too.
Calamity. Rice is the 8.
Yeah, but Arsenal to me, Arsenal play 2-8 because Odegaard now play like nothing.
So you make me know straight from now say Odegaard can't get in that team, yeah.
Eh?
I hear tell me from now say Odegaard can't get in that team, yeah.
Odegaard can't in that team. Yeah, bro, come on, man.
Bro, I feel like we need to build the worst team 11 so we can get to put Odegaard in one team. we need to put Miller 11 where with that card now. No show. All show but no game.
Yeah.
So Odegaard can get to make a team, bro. Serious. Safe pass.
Look good does nothing.
Look good does nothing.
Full Arsenal backline. But Incapi play left back. Honestly, Incapi spends a 50-50. I get it Spurs.
Yeah, I get this first, yeah. So midfield.
The two DM them. Let's say Paulino and Zubamendi. Honestly, Zubamendi has been one of the best DMs in the league, so obviously as Zubamendi.
Mm-hmm.
So Zubamendi, right? Yes, so say Odegaard play left side, so Declan Rice over here. So Declan Rice versus I guess probably Sar or
No, that'd be probably Basuma.
Bissouma. It don't really matter because I Declan Rice.
Yeah, Declan Rice, it doesn't matter. I know, like for the 10, like probably Sar could have made the team.
There is no 10.
For the next midfield, I thought. Or you want to put Kalika?
Kalika play 5 games in the league, but
should I get to Sar then?
How Sar look this season? Because I think Sar did kind of
the assist in his first game. Sar has 2 goals and 3 assists.
I could have probably put Mikel Marino.
Mikel who?
Mikel Marino.
Oh, calamity. Nah, Odegaard game, you know that.
No, if we are being realistic, Mikel Marino off the bench has been better than Odegaard. I'm not even okay. So Odegaard would even be the third choice for Arsenal for me for putting that aside, to be honest. Obviously, if I Odegaard or Eze, but I got Eze. Sorry, I got Odegaard.
But Eze has been underwhelming for the last 3 games.
That must say if I Odegaard or Eze, but I probably got Eze. But I'm not put Odegaard.
I feel like Sar is a bad pick, to be honest.
Sar as a third midfielder. I don't have a problem with that. I think Imar Mikel Marino. Yeah, I think Imar Mikel Marino.
Mikel Marino.
The man with them put a foul 9 sometimes.
Well, if Kai Havertz was still there, could have.
Yeah, obviously, why would that put in Havertz? But why put Sar? Wrong Sar.
I could have put somewhere in there. Simeone.
Xavi Simons. Yes. I don't feel like he has also been slightly underwhelming. But yeah, that makes more sense. He's definitely been better than Odegaard. But that just shows you that I forgot about it. All right, so that was Xavi Simons, and then we have a front line.
Team, but Bergwijn injured.
Who?
Lucas Bergwijn.
Bergwijn. Oh, Bergwijn.
Team injured.
Striker, we have we'll go back to striker. Left wing. Who play left wing for Spurs? I think Odebert.
Olibert. Sometime your boy, no.
Sometimes Travis Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but for all intensive purposes, we're gonna go Odebert. Odebert play on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So
no Arsenal man again.
Wait a minute. No, man, ask. Who play left wing for Arsenal? I trust that. Yeah,
But
but
the
that's
left
it.
wing, that bit. Yeah, trust that a bit for the left wing. Trust
Yeah, but
that
that's
left
what
wing,
trust
that
that.
trust that. Definitely. And for the striker, one goal. No, one goal. I forget him important.
Right wing at Odebert or Saka.
Saka.
Or maybe Colomwani, but Colomwani have a Premier League goal or assist, so that would have been kind of disrespectful.
That's bad.
Was it Colomwani?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Him get a little spark in a Champions League. This is and I don't know if I always say anytime a Manchester United sell a player, expect them to play them best game against it. And Colomwani do exactly that against PSG.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, obviously this is Saka, to be honest, because Odebert is literally not good. Isn't it? So Saka just get it by default.
Yeah, because like
Anybody else, Saka would have been out of this shit. But because of Odebert, him just get it by default.
striker.
Striker.
Honestly, striker one goal now. I swear to God, bro.
It's obviously Goikarez, but why?
Goal but you feel like Goalcrest out to Zelensky?
Yeah, of course. So like you just come back and score 2 goals at the end.
Let me show you.
Put 1 goal up there.
Put 1 goal up there. 1 goal up there, brother. Right out. Find 1 goal, brother.
Kudo's right wing. Kudo's injured. So long because Goikarez can only shovel sand. Trossard. Goikarez lead the strike force, unfortunately. We're doing this based on form here, we're doing it based on currently. Odegaard fall off has to be studied. Not there for study, just never good.
Not there for study, right?
Put Norgard. Odegaard always good, get hooked even though he's not the captain. Crazy. Oh yeah. We put 1 goal up front.
1 goal up front, yeah. 1 goal. Yeah. Yeah, man. Definitely screenshot this. Let me get it.
I'm sure someone screenshot it.
Definitely.
Yes. Not even over screenshot. Well, when we find out over screenshot again, I'm gonna screenshot it. But yeah, that was a combined 11. Anything anybody would have to do differently, put in the comment section. We have Raya in goal, Saliba, Gabriel centre back partnership, Spencer left back, Julian Timber, and we also have Zulemendi, Rice, Travis Simmons in the midfield. We have Trossard left wing, Saka right wing, and we have Owen goal up front. Isn't it? Shout out to Owen goal this season. The leading goal scorer for Arsenal.
Very clinical up front. Terrible striker. You know what I see? Entire team in front of the goal, problem. Half it buried. Don't give man any chance in front of the goal.
Hold on. Actually, I'll put. What's this? I put 1 goal. Set piece.
Set piece. But nah. See, we don't want to see that. Set piece. Yo. When them man they pull up a problem in a dog.
One goal and set piece up front.
I said peace. Yeah, man. Them man they pull up a problem, dog. And the man they come like Pele 1999, brother.
I greatest thing to step up in the Premier League. I think if you really check it out, I think them are leading goal scorer in the league right now, so you can stay there.
If you really check it, you really match it back.
All right, but yeah, that look like the current thing for me. But honestly, yeah, I could live with myself up with the garden at this brother. As much as Spurs shit, brother, Spurs not even deserve that, brother. Not even Spurs deserve that.
Not even Spurs. Oh God. Not even Spurs. You have a prediction?
Yeah. I think I'll not clock them again. 3-1. I feel like
2 goals from one goal in a brace. I said the brace.
Yeah, set piece with 1 goal with set piece with 2, 1 goal with 1.
Good. Yeah, man. Yeah, most definitely.
Why no Incapi left back? To be honest, I feel like Incapi has been decent. I feel like Spence has also been decent. So it was really just a 50-50 pick. Really and truly, if I choose a left back, do I choose Incapi or Spurs? Spurs or Spence? Me would have probably slightly prefer Spence. So that's how we'll go with Spence. But Incapi, not a bad show. But I would have a problem I put Incapi. But me just slightly prefer Spurs. Spence. 5-1 to Arsenal. Madway hat-trick. Yes. Yeah, dude. You know who don't want to hear that? You know who don't want to hear that? Don't have a screenshot this because send my friend Jeff.
Yo, how a Jeff there?
Yeah, man. Make your dog get chippy in the night. Yeah.
My friend Jeff, I'm this dog. I swear to God, brother.
Well,
yeah, man, Jeff, see it, yeah. This a man said the prediction. What the 5-1 Arsenal. Maddy waking with a trick. What a night!
how much goal that Madueke have now for his season? Because him come back and score. Him score 2 goals in the league and him score 1 nice something what day. Now against Wigan what day. Overall, him have 6 goals in the season. Yeah, I forgot him score 3 goals in the Champions League now. But yeah, what do you think? You think Madueke has been a successful signing for Arsenal?
No.
50 mil?
No. No.
I mean, as a benchman, we can say him do what him supposed to do.
As a benchman, well, in promote, to be honest, in performance, you know that Saka now we are from him.
This season?
Yeah, this season.
My inclined to agree with you, to be honest. I actually feel like Madueke probably beat more defender than Saka this season.
That's mighty, yeah.
Madueke probably beat more defender. Madueke in the form of his life, though. Lovely header versus Brentford, goal versus Wigan. If a 2 game you call a farm of your life, you know what type of quality player that you have. 2 game of the farm of your life.
Your farm of your life, brother. Them thing you need to be studied, brother.
Other life is died upon a 5-game run streak or 8-game run streak, you know.
Once a farm of your life.
Once a farm of your life. 2 games.
Them see how wicked this is.
No, brother, they do disrespect dog. Not even me, I said that. Don't think that disrespect, brother.
I'm going to tell Jeff Wagwan. Yo, Jeff Sugar just said, what do we get up on the forward life? Man, see, I go against sprint foot. And twice. And I just took him.
So that, they think they are disrespect. I know Madueke can go up and better run than that at Chelsea. They think they are disrespect. Since Saka drop out, Madueke has been doing it, bro. Since Saka drop out, what do you mean drop out?
Where him drop go?
What do you mean drop out? No.
Oh, man.
How long Saka injured now? Not 4 games. I'm sorry. Even versus Leeds, bro, versus Sunderland, versus Man, I live up to Saka rotation. Rascal. Man, I live up to Saka rotation. Well, that not hard to live up to, because Saka not even live up to Saka rotation.
Yeah, Saka live up to his own rotation. So, man,
Saka not even live up to him own a rotation. You see me? If Saka did to rotate himself and rotate on the bench, Saka would be a disappointment. So Saka didn't live up to him rotation. But yeah, we can call it a night, people. Saka playing on a hip injury around 4 to 5 games now. Okay.
Okay then. Cool.
You know, so I'm not really hear that though, because I remember when Marcus Rashford play week in, week out with back injury, thigh injury. Rashford have bagged week in, week out, 20 goal a season. So the injury excuse, I mean, I hear it. If a man injured, don't play. You see me? It's as simple as that. But if you are play and you're injured and you play shit, don't complain because you choose to play injured, or the manager choose to play injured, which again you can look on it as the manager's fault. But really and truly, yeah, I feel like Saka actually over, bro. Saka to me is like a 20. Saka what, 24?
Yeah.
Saka to me come like him passing prime already, brother. Oh yeah, 24 and you pass the prime youth.
Him on Foden. 24, 25 when they pass in prime, like what the fuck? What the fuck? What you mean? How old are you?
Saka like a 24-year-old, that 30-year-old body, bro. Like, bro, Saka.
Oh,
crazy.
What happened?
At least when I look at Salah actually 32 or 34 or whatever Salah. So Salah play like a Salah, that is to be expected. Saka play like a Salah though. That's crazy work from Saka. Crazy work. So yeah, people. Well, any character, so shout out to everybody who passed through the live. Get them a big up to everybody who still watch. Please remember to follow, like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. Emphasis on share the content. Pushing the content is the main goal right now. So please remember to share the content. Even not like the video before, like it right there now. If you're not subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Big up to everybody who always pass through the live. Shows up to the money man there. So I don't know, big up yourself, bro. And so you know, so me the Arsenal fan. Me the Arsenal fan, that's Suga. Want to do a rival talk.
Rival talk, we go up on the page, so.
Fix up your internet, Suga. I don't know if you don't get internet back over your side, because you know you not say, yo, you can't get great affected by the hurricane. So, I don't know what going so guys. We up on TikTok. Isn't it? But yeah, people, be up themselves. Soccer final got the 300K a week per week. So it's either in ball out or flop now. I mean, it's a crazy time to flop now when you're 24 years of age. Crazy time.
Crazy time.
Yeah, but be up themselves. We out.